What is sheepism? Sheepism or sheeple is defined as people compared to sheep in being docile, foolish, or easily led. If you have a look at society today, you can see many examples of sheepism being used in our daily lives, such as in tech, news, and clothing. Most people don't realize it, but we as people are easily swayed into these groups of so-called sheep, and are easily led into whatever society wants us to get into without even knowing it. And more often than not, people follow these trends because they are what's so-called popular, or what's in currently. And that's what companies like Apple do. Apple is well known to lead people into their grasps with their trending commercials and flashy products. Even Merriam-Webster uses Apple as a part of their definition of sheeple.
So why is it that Apple's referred to the most when it comes to the definition of sheeple? Well, if you have a look at their products, you can see a huge trend of what they do, which is how they advertise their products with so-called brand new technology, when in all reality, it's just rehashed tech. For years now, Apple has been doing this. They've been taking the backseat when it comes to brand new forms of tech, with technologies such as smartwatches and fingerprint scanners on phones. Although after a certain period of time though, Apple does get into the market with things such as the Apple Watch and also the fingerprint scanner that's on the iPhone 5S.
Back in the fall of 2014, Apple unveiled their latest product, the Apple Watch, which was their very first attempt at making a smartwatch. Too many people, when they saw this product, thought of it to be a brand new form of technology that Apple just brought into the world. But in reality, modern day smartwatches have been a thing for years now, dating all the way back to 2006 when Sony teamed up with Fossil for the first modern day smartwatch.
So why is it that when people saw this, they thought it was some brand new form of technology? Well, to put it plain and simple, Apple's target demographic is uninformed young people. And whenever Apple gets into a new market, they always think it's some brand new form of technology, since they don't really pay attention to what actually happens in the tech industry. And Apple has been doing this for years now, dating back to the beginning of the company's existence. And they will continue to do this for years, because people will still buy the same rehashed tech.
A form of news is used every second, every minute, and every hour of our daily lives. With so many people being on using social media such as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or even just the internet in general, we are always interacting with someone besides ourselves. There's only a matter of time before people start seeing the same thing and show an interest in it. This is how the sheepism ideology comes into play. Mostly surrounding some form of fake news, we all have seen those conspicuous links to an article saying some bizarre thing such as, tornado carries mobile home 130 miles away, family inside and harmed. Some pay no attention to these and not realize that they are obviously fake news and real journalism. But there are many that retweet or share these news articles and they spread like wildfire until they're forgotten about. And other times there might be a mildly reliable news source comes out with a story with some outrageous news headline and will have people talking for a day about the subject without knowing the full story. And then a new form of info would come out regarding that subject and it would completely change what happened before. The damage is already done, so people wouldn't care if they were wrong, because they were just following instead of taking 5 minutes to look at more than one source of information.
Teens and young adults today spend lots of money on clothes. Celebrities show off these new styles and people go out and spend a lot of money to look like them and make them look socially cool. Products that both men and women wear are Supreme, Bathing Ape, and Gucci. Men's accessories that are expensive are gold chains and watches, while females spend lots of money on purses and makeup. These brands are all expensive. Clothing lines and accessories that will put a hole in your pocket but make you socially accepted. Sheepism by everyone is following this one trend and trying to be socially cool.
So, how do we stop ourselves from becoming sheep? Well, the easiest way to say it is just to become smarter. Start thinking for yourselves and what you actually like, and do research before you form an opinion over a topic. The best way to stop ourselves from becoming sheeps is to become a smarter human being.